Your one click on the subscribe button makes a huge difference. Thank you for your kind support.
SNEAKS opens with a rhythmic chant of "Watch where you walk," as we're introduced to the world of sentient sneakers in New York City. The movie quickly establishes its central premise. Shoes aren't just fashion statements but have personalities, histories, and even consciousness of their own. We're introduced to Edson, a basketball-loving kid with dreams of making it big on the court. He attends the annual Sneakerhead Gala with his mother, where he enters a raffle for a chance to win the most coveted shoes ever created, the ultra-exclusive, hyper-limited Alchemy 24s. To everyone's surprise, especially the mysterious man known as the Collector, Edson wins the raffle. The Collector immediately tries to buy the sneakers from Edson, offering him a once-in-a-lifetime collector's starter kit, including 15 pairs of vintage kicks, an NBA championship ring, and even naming rights to a sports arena. Despite these tempting offers, Edson refuses, telling the Collector, "Me and these shoes, we're going places." Back at home, we discover the Alchemy 24s can talk. The shoes are revealed to be siblings, Maxine, the practical and adventurous one, and Ty, the prissy and appearance-obsessed one. When Ty gets scuffed by Edson, he's horrified while Maxine sees it as a badge of honor. Their differing attitudes toward their purpose becomes clear. Maxine believes they were made to be part of something bigger, while Ty thinks they're museum quality, specimens that shouldn't be worn and scuffed up. That night, the Collector sends his dog Mercury to steal the shoes. Ty and Maxine find themselves separated. Maxine is taken to the Collector's high-tech sneaker vault, while Ty manages to escape. Edson is devastated when he discovers his prized sneakers are gone, lamenting, "Those 24s were special. They were my future." Ty finds himself alone in the streets, hanging from a wire, where he meets JB, a street-smart sneaker with attitude. JB initially plans to steal Ty's decorative gems but reluctantly agrees to help find Maxine and the Collector. Meanwhile, Maxine meets other sneakers in the Collector's display case, including Wiz, who tells her that escaping is nearly impossible, though a sneaker named Lucas once managed it. JB takes Ty to meet OG, the king of the street sneakers, but they must first prove themselves in a basketball game. After winning the game, OG directs them to a heel named Adriana, JB's ex, who might know the Collector's whereabouts. Throughout their journey, Ty and JB develop an unlikely friendship, though JB continues to eye Ty's decorative gems. At Killer Queen, Adriana's club, JB has to dance to get information about the Collector. Adriana reveals that a sneaker named Lucas escaped the Collector's place and might know how to get in. While JB dances, Ty meets Brittany, a fashionable heel who takes a liking to him. Their moment is interrupted when Mercury, the Collector's dog, spots Ty, forcing them to flee. Maxine, meanwhile, devises a plan to escape the Collector's display case. She befriends Betsy, a dog, and with Wiz's help, uses the Collector's phone to text Ty, pretending to be the Collector who has found his brother. In another part of the city, Ty and JB meet Lucas, a theatrical sneaker who speaks in Shakespearean quotes. Lucas directs them to the Collector's skyscraper. As they head there, JB comes clean about his real intentions, admitting he was using Ty for his gems. Hurt, Ty gives JB all his gems and walks away. JB feels ashamed, and Adriana later tells Ty about JB's past with a basketball player named Isaac, whom JB failed during a crucial game, causing the player's career to end. At a sneaker store, Ty meets a damaged sneaker who warns him about the forger, a villain who cuts up authentic sneakers to make counterfeits. The sneaker reveals the Collector is now working with the forger, putting Maxine in even greater danger. This news motivates Ty to reconcile with JB, and they set off to save Maxine. After a harrowing journey through Central Park, battling rats and navigating dangerous terrain, they reach the Collector's building. Brittany helps Ty get inside while JB distracts Mercury. Inside, Ty discovers a shocking truth. The Collector is actually Isaac G., the basketball player from JB's past who missed a crucial dunk and became an obsessive sneaker collector after his career ended. In a confrontation between the Collector and the forger, who has been pressuring the collector to hand over both Alchemy 24s, Maxine, and was managed to escape down a garbage chute. They reunite with Ty and JB just as the forger and the collector's conflict escalates. The forger reveals the collector's embarrassing past to the public, showing footage of his failed dunk. In a moment of realization, the collector, Isaac, understands that he stole a child's dream, just as his own was once taken away. He decides to return the shoes to Edson, bringing them to the basketball court where Edson is about to play in the Midnight Madness tournament without his special sneakers. "So how do they look?" Isaac asks as Edson puts on the reunited Alchemy 24s. "Like the future, kid. Like the future," he replies. The shoes help Edson perform amazingly on the court, showcasing his true talent. As Isaac watches Edson play, he tells him to keep it real now, finally finding peace with his past and allowing a new generation to shine. The film ends with the united pair of sneakers, Ty and Maxine, having learned important lessons. Ty has embraced that getting scuffed and worn is part of their purpose, while Maxine has helped him see that their real value comes from the experience and support they provide, not just sitting pristine in a collection. The SNEAKS story is ultimately about finding your true purpose and learning that your worth isn't determined by staying perfect and untouched. It's about the journey, the scuffs, and the experiences that give life meaning. For the shoes, their purpose is to support someone's dreams, in this case, Edson's basketball aspirations. For the collector, it's about learning to let go of past failures and help others achieve what he couldn't. And for JB, it's about redemption and finding connection after being alone for so long. The film weaves together themes of friendship, purpose, redemption, and the courage to pursue dreams. It presents a world where the most ordinary objects, sneakers, have extraordinary stories to tell, and where even the most pristine things gain value through use and experience rather than being preserved in perfect condition. The adventure through New York City introduces viewers to a hidden world of sentient footwear with distinct personalities and histories. From the royal court of OG, the king of street sneakers, to the glamorous club run by Adriana the High Heel, to the dangerous Central Park filled with predatory rats, the film creates a rich tapestry of locations and characters. What makes SNEAKS unique is how it balances its fantastical premise with relatable emotional stakes. Ty's journey from a vain, appearance-obsessed shoe to one who understands the value of experience mirrors many coming-of-age stories. Maxine's practical bravery and determination drive the narrative forward. JB's redemption arc, from a selfish schemer to a true friend, shows the transformative power of connection. The collector's revelation as Isaac G provides the emotional heart of the story. A former basketball player whose career ended after a humiliating misdunk, he became obsessed with collecting perfect, untouched sneakers, the opposite of how JB failed him when he needed support most. This past connection between JB and the collector adds depth to both characters and raises the emotional stakes of their eventual reconciliation. When the collector finally returns the shoes to Edson and watches him succeed where he once failed, it represents a healing of old wounds and passing the torch to a new generation. His parting words to Edson, "Keep it real now," serve as both encouragement and a lesson he's learned too late, that authenticity matters more than perfection. The film concludes with a hopeful message about purpose, second chances, and the beauty of imperfection. As Edson shines on the basketball court with the help of his sentient sneakers, both human and shoes have found where they truly belong. They've all learned that sometimes getting a little scuffed up is part of the journey, and often what makes it worthwhile. SNEAKS combines humor, adventure, and heart in a story that transforms ordinary objects into extraordinary characters, reminding viewers that it's not about staying perfect in a box. It's about getting out there and living, even if it means collecting a few scuffs along the way.